Ever wondered how life was like in the medieval times in Europe? Let's journey together to a time when knights, lords, and serfs were the main characters on the stage of history. As we delve into the dawn of medieval Europe, we find ourselves in the heart of feudalism, a socio-political structure that shaped the lives of many. Feudalism, a term derived from the Latin word feudum, meaning fief, was the backbone of medieval society. It was a complex system of hierarchical relationships, where the king granted land, known as fiefs, to his loyal nobles, who in turn pledged their military support. These nobles, or lords, were the pillars of the feudal system, controlling vast estates and maintaining law and order. The lords had under them knights, warriors of valor, who swore an oath of loyalty known as homage. These knights, clad in shining armor, were the guardians of the realm. They trained rigorously, mastering the art of war, and their tales of bravery still echo in the annals of history. But knights were not just fighters, they were also landowners, and the fiefs were worked by the lowest rung of the feudal society, the serfs. The serfs, bound to the land they worked, formed the majority of the population. They were not slaves, but their freedom was limited. They worked tirelessly, tilling the fields, tending to the livestock, and providing food for the entire estate. In return, they received protection from the lord and a small portion of land to cultivate for their own sustenance. This intricate network of obligations and protections kept the wheels of medieval society turning. It was a system that, despite its inherent inequalities, maintained stability and order during a time of frequent wars and invasions. And so, the stage was set for a unique era of history, with feudalism laying the foundation. But as we'll see in the upcoming scenes, this was just the beginning of a fascinating journey through the medieval times. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the captivating tale of medieval Europe. As Europe evolved, so did the nature of its conflicts, leading to the Crusades. The Crusades were a series of holy wars that unfolded between the 11th and 15th centuries. These battles were fought with a burning fervor, a testament to the profound influence of faith in the medieval world. The seed of the Crusades was sown by the growing tension between Christianity and Islam, two major religions of the time. The main bone of contention was the holy city of Jerusalem, venerated by both faiths. The Christian world, led by the Pope, sought to reclaim Jerusalem from Muslim control, sparking a conflict that would span centuries. Knights from across Europe responded to the call, embarking on treacherous journeys to the Holy Land. These were not mere warriors, they were crusaders, driven by a zealous commitment to their faith. They pledged to risk their lives in this holy war, a promise symbolized by the red cross sewn onto their tunics. But the Crusades were not just about faith, they were also about power and control. The lure of wealth, land, and prestige was a compelling motivator for many crusaders. The promise of indulgences or forgiveness of sins offered by the church further spurred them on. The Crusades brought about monumental change. They opened up Europe to the wider world, introducing new cultures, ideas, and technologies. Trade flourished as crusaders returned home with exotic goods from the East. However, the Crusades also left deep scars. Communities were torn apart, and religious tensions heightened, sowing seeds of discord that persist to this day. The Crusades, a series of holy wars, left a profound impact on the medieval world. They shaped the course of history, shaping the political, economic, and cultural landscape of Europe. As we delve deeper into the medieval period, we'll continue to unravel the intricate tapestry of events and ideas that have left an indelible mark on our world. So, stay with us as we journey through time, exploring the captivating saga of medieval Europe. But Europe's medieval period wasn't just about knights and castles. It also had to face one of the deadliest pandemics in history, the Black Death. The Black Death, a name that still sends shivers down our spines, was a terrifying pestilence that swept across Europe in the 14th century. Originating in Asia, It was carried by fleas on black rats that stowed away on merchant ships, reaching the shores of Europe in the 1340s. As it spread like wildfire, the Black Death unleashed a reign of terror and devastation. From bustling cities to quiet rural villages, no corner of Europe was spared. In just a few years, it wiped out an estimated 1/3 of Europe's population. That's more than 20 million lives extinguished in the blink of an eye. The symptoms were as horrifying as the death toll. Swift and brutal, the disease struck with fever, chills, and grotesque, painful swellings known as buboes. Within days, the afflicted would meet a gruesome end, dying in agony as their bodies gave up the fight. Amidst the chaos, society was thrown into upheaval. As communities crumbled under the weight of loss, fear and suspicion ran rampant. Some blamed the disease on divine punishment, while others pointed fingers at marginalized groups. Panic and paranoia gripped the hearts of the survivors, leading to witch hunts and violent pogroms. Yet in the face of such immense catastrophe, Europe found ways to cope. Medical professionals of the time, despite their limited understanding of disease, worked tirelessly to treat the infected. Meanwhile, religious institutions provided solace and guidance, offering spiritual comfort in times of despair. In the aftermath of the Black Death, Europe was changed forever. It shook the very foundations of medieval society, triggering profound shifts in population, culture, and religion. It was a dark chapter indeed, but one that would ultimately pave the way for a new era of growth and transformation. The Black Death left a dark mark on medieval Europe, altering its course forever. But even in the darkest times, hope can emerge. Enter the Renaissance. As if the world was holding its breath, a surge of creativity and intellectual curiosity swept across Europe, marking the beginning of the Renaissance. A period of renewed interest in the arts, science, and philosophy. This was a time when the human spirit soared and individuals dared to explore the previously uncharted territories of human potential. They broke away from the shackles of religious orthodoxy and embraced new ideas, leading to significant advancements in various fields. One cannot talk about the Renaissance without mentioning the great Leonardo da Vinci, a man of unquenchable curiosity and feverishly inventive imagination. From the enigmatic smile of the Mona Lisa to the intricate details of the Last Supper, Da Vinci's work continues to captivate us, transcending time and space. His contributions to science, especially anatomy and engineering, have left a profound impact that continues to resonate today. Then there was Michelangelo, the artist who breathed life into marble. His masterpieces, like the Sistine Chapel's ceiling and the Statue of David, are a testament to his extraordinary talent. With his chisel, Michelangelo managed to capture the very essence of human emotion, setting a new standard for artistic excellence. The Renaissance was not solely confined to the arts. It also marked a shift in scientific understanding. The heliocentric model proposed by Copernicus challenged the geocentric worldview, revolutionizing our understanding of the universe. This was an era that encouraged questioning, leading to revolutionary discoveries and inventions. The Renaissance was not merely a period, it was a movement, a shift in mindset that paved the way for a modern, progressive world. It was a beacon of light, ushering in a new era of enlightenment. The echoes of this extraordinary period still resonate in our world today, reminding us of our incredible journey as a civilization and the limitless potential that lies within us. The echoes of medieval Europe are still heard today in the cobblestone streets and the majestic castles that dot the landscape. From the chivalry of knights to the creativity of Renaissance artists, Europe's medieval period has left a lasting imprint on the world. Its legacy is woven into the fabric of modern Europe, evident in the region's rich cultural heritage, architectural marvels, and societal structures. As we stroll down the cobblestone alleys of Europe, we are walking in the footsteps of medieval knights and peasants. Each stone, worn by centuries of history, holds stories of valor, struggle, and resilience. The grand castles and fortresses, once the epicenter of power and influence, still stand tall, bearing silent testimony to the grandeur of the medieval era. The echoes of the feudal system can be heard in the hierarchical structures of modern societies. Although serfdom has been abolished, the vestiges of this social order linger, shaping our understanding of power dynamics and societal roles. The Crusades, though marred by violence and conflict, spurred exploration and cross-cultural interactions. The exchange of ideas and goods between the East and the West opened new avenues of thought, influencing everything from cuisine to science. The Black Death, while a catastrophic event, led to significant societal changes. The reduction in population spurred wage increases for laborers, improved living conditions, and even sparked a shift towards more patient-centered healthcare practices. The Renaissance, a period of intense creativity and intellectual activity, continues to shape our world. The masterpieces of Da Vinci and Michelangelo inspire countless artists, while the humanist philosophy of the period influences our ideas about individual potential and self-worth. Medieval Europe's influence extends beyond its geographical boundaries, shaping the world in unexpected ways. Its legacy is a testament to the resilience of human spirit, the relentless pursuit of knowledge, and the power of creativity. Medieval Europe, a time of knights, peasants, and extraordinary events, has left an indelible mark on our world. The echoes of its past continue to resonate, reminding us of our shared history and inspiring us to create our own legacy. So, we have journeyed through the fascinating era of medieval Europe. We've unraveled the complex tapestry of feudalism, braved the fervor of the Crusades, and witnessed the devastating sweep of the Black Death. We've also seen the dawn of the Renaissance, a period of enlightenment that reshaped our world and explored the enduring legacy of this captivating epoch. Thank you for joining us on this historical adventure. Until our next historical adventure, stay curious and keep exploring.